I'm going to share with you the most powerful tool that has helped me connect with my intuition, activate my soul gifts, release limiting beliefs, heal trauma, get in touch with other lifetimes, connect with ancestors, with spirits, and so much more. Hey there, I'm Anna Davila. I'm a purpose mentor, breathwork facilitator, and a shadow work specialist. Subscribe for my best tips and practices on connecting with your intuition, your power, your magic, and your soul mission. Okay, so after me mentioning that long list of amazing, powerful things, you're probably like, okay, what is it? What's this sorcery practice that you're talking about? That practice is breath work. I know when you first hear about it, you're probably like, I breathe every day. So, how could that possibly help me experience those things? Breath work is breathing in a specific way, which manipulates energy within you being able to create conditions to have those experiences. I'm going to share with you what breathwork is, what breathwork can help you with, and how to get started. Breathwork is, on a technical level, a type of active meditation, and it's active for a few reasons, but it is an ancient practice that belongs to all of us. It's a practice that has been used for years upon years in different cultures, different countries, different parts of the world. And sometimes you will see someone take it and put a fancy name on it, copyright it and make it their own. But the truth is that breathwork belongs to each and every one of us. It doesn't belong to just one person. It's a practice that works at the level of the mind, the body, and also the soul. It works on your energy field. What can breathwork help with? It can do a lot of different things. Like I mentioned, it's a type of active meditation. Not only is it active because you're breathing in a specific pattern, but it is also active because it will activate things that are within you that you aren't aware of, that are not seen, that maybe you've suppressed, but are still showing up without you knowing in your life and nudging you to make certain decisions that maybe aren't for your highest good. For example, if you've experienced something that has created an aspect of you to believe that you're not worthy. You may have that in your subconscious mind, but you also have it in your body and in your energy field. And you consciously may not know it, but you're making decisions based off of that. You're creating relationships based off of that. You're not taking or taking certain action based off of that. Breathwork will come in and activate that within you so that you can see the truth that you're actually holding that belief in your mind, body, and energy field and allow you to move through it, feel it, process it, and then transmute it, alchemize it, change it into something that's actually going to serve you. Because of that, breathwork is really helpful for removing blocks, releasing limiting beliefs, healing trauma, letting go of something to create space for something else to come in. But it's also good for a lot of other things. So, another way that breathwork is active is that it will activate things within you that are meant to be alive in this lifetime, that are meant to be expressed in this lifetime. For example, breathwork will activate your intuition, your soul gifts, your psychic abilities, your power, your truth. It will activate and enhance your ability to manifest. It allows you to access your full dimensional self. And this is when it helps you connect with other lifetimes, with ancestors, with spirits, with all these beautiful energies that you get to work with and are here to support you. For those people that are not wanting to dive into certain things, it's never going to look the same for everyone. And if it's taking you to a place where you don't want to go, you always have choice. And this is another reason why I absolutely love breathwork. A lot of people will say that breathwork can be like a psychedelic experience. The biggest difference for me, which I've had both experiences, is let's say a psychedelic experience, you commune with the plant, a door gets open, you walked in, and the door is to yourself, right? You're walking into all of who you are, the things that maybe you rejected and locked away, and also other things. The door is closed behind you, locked, and you're in there until you're done, whether you're having a great experience or not. With breath work, the door gets open, you walk in, and the door stays open. So you can always walk out if it feels like too big of an experience. And to be honest, the first time I tried breath work, it was rough, but it has absolutely changed my life. It changed my life so much that I became a breathwork facilitator. I just thought, how can we not all know this? Everyone should know this practice and have the access to use it because it helped me so much in releasing things that I didn't know were holding me back. So how can you get started with this practice? There are many different types of breath work, and they're all really amazing and powerful. But the one that I'm specifically speaking about, and the one that I've used the most, and that has given me the most powerful experiences, and not just for me, but for my colleagues, for my clients, for so many people, is a three-step process. It is done all through the mouth, and you're breathing into the low belly, you breathe into the chest, and then you exhale. So, a three-step process. It's going to sound a little bit like this. As you can see, it's done all through the mouth. And ideally, you want to do it laying down as comfortably as you can on your back with your eyes closed after creating really beautiful sacred space for yourself, and go really deep. If this is something that you want to get started on, I'm going to have a link in the description with a free short breathwork session that I created that's very gentle and short. The full length of a breathwork session can be up to 40 minutes total. And shorter ones, I would say the shortest that would be really beneficial would be 7 minutes. And this practice has an active breathing part and a resting breathing part. The active breathing part is the pattern that I mentioned, inhaling to the low belly, inhaling to the chest, exhaling. And then the restful breathing part is when you go to breathing normally. If you're wanting to connect with your intuition, with your soul gifts, with your higher self, or release any limiting beliefs or blocks or anything holding you back, I'm going to invite you to try breathwork. If you're feeling a bit nervous, that's actually a really good sign that you're meant to try this practice. And I find it really helpful to know maybe some of the experiences that you may have. I've done breathwork for over 5 years now, and I've had a different experience every single time. So, first, know that. But typical things you may experience are things like energy moving through your body, temperature shifting from feeling really cold to really hot, feeling tingling in your body. Sometimes you feel like your hands claw up a little bit. Don't worry, all this is normal. Keep breathing and this will go away. You may start having some visions. You may see the matrix and connect all the dots as to your life and everything that's happened and why it's happened. You may experience past lives. You may experience your powers come online. So many beautiful things. Other things can be emotions. Sometimes a lot of bliss and like joy will come up, but sometimes fear and anger and sadness. And whatever comes up, just trust that you're meant to feel it, to release it, process it, integrate it, whatever is meant to happen. And just know that if the experience gets too big, you can always back off. And the way that you back off is by breathing slower or going to normal breath. You can also even flicker your eyes open if you need to. The first time that I did breath work, there was zero explanation of what I was going to experience. And I had experienced a lot of trauma before. And when I started to breathe, so much fear came up. So much. It came out of nowhere. I didn't know what was happening. I even stopped doing the breath. I'm like, what even is this? I was in a retreat in Costa Rica in the middle of the jungle. I'm like, what's going on here? No. And I just like laid there and like tried to calm myself down. Once I got back home, I did a lot of research and I realized what was happening. All the fear from all the stuff that I have gone through were suppressed in my body, and they were starting to come up for me to acknowledge it, process it, and let it go. The second time I tried breathwork, knowing that, understanding that, and choosing to show up for myself, my experience was one of the most powerful experiences I've ever had, and it has supported me so much ever since. I'm going to invite you to try breathwork for yourself. It's one thing to know what breathwork can do and what you can experience versus really experience it in your body. If you would like to try a short free breathwork session, there's going to be a link in the description of one that I've created that will gently get you started. Let me know in the comments below if you're committed to trying, and then let me know how your first experience is. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on more videos like this.